Can I put you on the spot?
Yeah.
You were with another manufacturer previously before you started working with us. Have you seen the benefit of us being a true square and that savings on material?
Welcome back, guys. It's Adam with Apex Roofing. I'm here with Jack and Alicia from IKO. Wanted to ask them a few questions and just get to know IKO a little bit better. So guys, what makes IKO the best?
Why I like working for IKO is I love it, the fact that it's a family-owned company. We're big on vertical integration, which I've seen us actually come through in so many difficult areas where it comes to having better color demand and availability compared to our competitors. I think we've also increased our product availability with offering a class 3 and a class 4, as well as even designer shingles, that too, to bring to the homeowner. Always trying to find the perfect color for a house too, like with the shadow brown that they chose today. I think it's really gonna make the house pop even more so. I feel like even just the different kind of blends that we have in the market.
I think with where the roofing game is capacity and availability are two kings. And I think we have that with having a plant in Hillsboro, Texas. We love having a plant in Hillsboro in the state of Texas, where the Nordic is actually being produced from. So the Nordic that they're using on this job is from Hillsboro. And then we're actually adding another plant in the future in 2025 in Jacksonville, Florida. And I think that's exciting to continue to grow our plant capacity with adding another plant in the state of Florida, which is exciting for us.
This house we're using IKO Nordic. What's the benefit of using IKO Nordic, the class 4 shingle over, say, the class 3 Dynasty?
The benefit of the class 4 could potentially be a discount on their homeowner's insurance. The difference with the class 4 and the class 3 is the class 4 is tested up to a 2-inch hail. And so if that's what it's tested for and that's what it's essentially rated at, versus the class 3 is 1 3/4. Okay. So that's a benefit with the class 4. So there's protection on their biggest investment, their house. With a class 4 versus the class 3, I mean, you're still getting that benefit of an impact rated shingle. The class 4 just being tested to a larger scale.
Yeah, okay.
And a heavier shingle with it's also heavier based, and it's also going to have that SBS polymer modified asphalt too. So a little bit rubberized and a little bit more impact absorbency with it too.
Is there anything that you guys think that like the regular homeowner out there who's looking for a roof, anything you think that they should know off the bat?
I feel like it's a great warranty out the wrapper too, with the homeowner not having to buy extra bells and whistles. I mean, it already comes with a limited lifetime warranty with that standard 15-year non-prorated. So it's that full bumper to bumper coverage that you would want without having to buy these extra bells and whistles that come with that.
I think the biggest thing is I think the homeowner believes in what you guys are selling. So I think if you believe in the product, and we've grown our partnership with you guys where you believe in our product, I think that you're going to show that to the homeowner. The homeowner is using you as the expert, and they're going to believe what you're saying to them. And if you're backing the product and you're supporting the product, I think they're going to believe that as the best.
We do believe in the product. So.
What do you guys like working with IKO? Why do you like working with us?
Let me tell you, the distribution is next level. We've had a lot of really big projects to do, thousands and thousands of squares, and as long as I give you guys a little heads up, everything is ready. That is so important because it's difficult to plan a large project in downtown Austin, say where, there's no parking, it's very difficult to make sure everything's there. When there is an issue, you guys have been all over it. I think we did one Nordic roof last summer. Yeah, you remember, Alicia was there that day. Like we had I think it might have been a distribution issue because the last 4 or 5 squares were all stuck together at the bottom. And I know that happens with that polymer asphalt. So I understood it, but to be able to call someone like Alicia and they're there with the homeowner explaining what happened and resolving the issue alongside us as partners, that's next level customer service. And it ends up getting us a 5-star review where it could have gone bad, right? It could have gone very poorly had we not had that level of customer service that you guys provide. So things like that, little tests that we've accidentally put you through, you guys have passed with flying colors.
Good.
So we're just very impressed with the product.
I like working with y'all because I just feel like your personalities, the way that you guys show it, both with even just vendors like me, but with your homeowners and customers. I don't know. It's like almost like walking into like a hug, like when I go into your office. Everyone's so nice and personable. It's like one of those calls where it's like, I know it's going to be a good conversation on the other line.
When you're with another company, you kind of get a feel for their culture, and you get a feel for our culture. And we try to provide people with the culture, and our employees with the culture of vulnerability and accountability, kind of love. Just everyone love everyone, and let's move forward together. And I get the same feeling from working with y'all at IKO. It's awesome to see such a big company that can work that way, and everyone can be so personable and helpful. Also, the other day I called you and asked for samples because I needed them bad, like that day. And Alicia was at the office 20 minutes later with samples. And like, that's just, most people are like, hey, you can go pick them up here. And I'm like, okay. I live in Georgetown. The closest your office is South Austin. Like, okay, I'll drive an hour. Yeah. But Alicia's like, hey, I'm pretty close. I've got some in my truck. Let me get them to you. Sure. Like that kind of next level personal service is just, you don't find it everywhere. Yeah. So we're loyal customers. Like we have a very difficult time changing brands. Like we have a family, and we don't like kicking people out of the family. So it's important to us that, everyone in the family is kind of doing their part, and you guys have, absolutely.
Well, I think she's showing the core values of the company. I mean, one of our core values is agility. So being able to be agile, especially in this line of work, you have to be agile. So I think that's awesome that we're able to come through for you on that and support you.
You guys communicate to me and what you need and things like that, which helps. I think the biggest thing, because how can you make a relationship better without communication? And I feel like you guys are always open with that, which helps me.
Same. Like I call you and you always answer or call me right back.
I love the fact that you guys have actually gone to like do our plant tours and actually saw us like on that side and how it's made and actually wanted to learn. Like I know that's one of our pillars is like sharing knowledge and growing. And so
I would say just in a general sense, I think one of the things we're trying to do is continue to make the best roofing system that we can. And so we've developed some product called Edge Shield and Gold Seam that is part of our Code Plus install. And so I think as we continue to develop that, just being open to those ideas and listening to us as we pitch you on those ideas and the benefits to those ideas, because I think the market's going to continue to adapt in the roofing market in Central Texas. And so we've developed some different features to help continue to be on the front edge of those changes.
I appreciate the fact that IKO representatives were willing to come all the way out here from Dallas and from Austin. We are out in the middle of nowhere. And they came all the way out here, drove on this crazy winding road behind school buses, probably took hours to get here. And they came to come check out the job. They came because we asked them to come. We needed some help today, and they were willing to come. And that is not normal customer service. That is exceptional customer service. And Apex is really appreciative of our relationship for that reason and many others.
Yeah, one thing for me that I like to do with contractors when they have that homeowner that's really like very like between colors or anything like that, I always tell my customers or my contractors at least to let me know if there's any way that I could help sit down with that homeowner and help them choose colors. Kind of call it like a design manufacturing consultation. Like my background was fashion merchandising, but when I graduated, the economy was a bust. And so I got into sales and then I've been within roofing with IKO for 7 years now. And honestly, like choosing colors and the way that it can make and shape a house and just do a day and night kind of overview of it is probably like the thing that I like the most about it. Jack's the one who got me into roofing. We were actually he was my neighbor up in Dallas, and he's the one who said, hey, there's an opening in Central Texas. Give me your resume and I'll put in a good word. That's true. So now 7 years later, still doing it.
I've been with IKO a little bit over 8 years. I've done multitude of different roles with them. I've been doing it. I'm the district sales manager. I've been doing that since 2019.
What do you love about IKO?
What I love most about working for IKO is the people that I get to work with.
I really like the overall culture and seeing how much that we are always ever changing. I like working for a family-owned company and the fact that I actually feel like it's a family-owned company. Even though we are one of the largest manufacturers worldwide, it still has that family-owned feel with it. And I've worked for other companies and corporations, and it feels nice, like being able to talk to my boss directly or talk with other reps in the area as well and get better feedback, and just kind of constantly getting ways to get better. Like, we're not just sitting sedentary and saying what it is. I feel like we're always adapting and changing and improving as ways we can. So, and as a rep and then as a company, I feel it in both sides. Seeing like the growth too, I would say.
Yeah, I think
like,
so. And adding contractors like yourself, that's our goal, is to add partners like yourself with us, and that's how we continue to develop the name in Texas for us. So I think that growth has been awesome.
as well as you guys actually pushing homeowners into a better shingle as well at the same time. Like, this one is actually giving them better peace of mind than some of you, like a 3-tab shingle or an entry architectural.
We're willing to sacrifice a little bit of profit for a lot of life expectancy on the roof. Like, overall, I believe we actually save money installing a better shingle, because we don't have warranty issues, and we don't really deal with all that messes. We do hundreds and maybe thousands and thousands of roofs, and we don't have any warranty issues.
Sure.
And we're using all your product, and so I'm assuming that we're both doing what we got to do.
Yeah. Can I put you on the spot?
Yeah.
You were with another manufacturer previously before
Yeah.
you started working with us. Have you seen the benefit of us being a true square and that savings on materials?
Yes, sir, I have. We did a project that was 4,000 squares, and we used IKO, your Cambridge. It still has the true square, and I think that my material was 400 squares less than it would have been with another manufacturer, that's a lot of money. So the true square, I forgot to bring that up earlier. I should have talked about that earlier, but yes, the true square.
It just made me think of it.
Yeah, that's why I got on you guys. That Dimitri did his true square test
Sure.
with a roofer in Florida on a commercial job, and I watched the video, and I was like, what? I had just done like a Briarwick. It was 2,700 squares. I was like, I could have saved like 250 squares worth of material. I could have saved a lot.
No, but I like asking about the true square because we talk about it all the time, as far as one of our sales pitch and one of our benefits. So it's nice to hear it.
Yeah, it's
Working
paid
in
off.
the field.
It's paid off big time.
Good.
It's paid off big time.
What about with you guys too, and choosing like the roof for the YouTube videos now?
Yeah, no, I do use the YouTube video. So if a customer has questions about what the color would look like on their house,
Sure.
To my knowledge, you guys are the only ones with a YouTube channel where you can just type in the color, and they've got drone footage flying over houses, and you can find your similar kind of house, and you can watch a drone fly over and see what the shingle would look like from an aerial view. And that is it's a lot easier than bringing carton samples around all the time. I'll tell you that. And a lot of times customers will choose the color based upon the videos I send them, rather than having to have a whole nother appointment, another hour sitting in the living room with them. They can just look online, decide as a family what they're going to do, and I don't have to be involved in it, except for, hey, Adam, I want brownstone. Yeah.
I think it's great what our marketing team has done with that, and our YouTube channel in general. It's really been a great benefit to us as we're trying to sell to contractors and homeowners.
Well, guys, I think we're all done here. It's been a pleasure having Jack and Alicia, and we'll see you next time. It's going to be a good video. It's going to be a good one. There's so much content. It'll be free. It'll be 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
Like it won't. Like, we've been here for 20 minutes talking, but it'll. Yeah. They'll